bum, bum, bum. When I get home, I enter Rose's room. Clive, I just want to... Oh, wait, no, this is...
Why do you keep announcing Clive?
My God. I need to grab a cake for Rico from Work's birthday. If you want to come along, I'm sure the cat will be there. I think I'd rather stay here. They say it's going to be very hot out tomorrow, but if you do see it, you know the rule light. Clive. Right.
Clive.
Clive. When you see a cat for a second time, you must name it. I remember. Oh wait, this is him. I'll head out tomorrow and go to work soon. Oh wait, you know what? Good luck.
Where? Excuse me?
I should get the cat something. It looks like one that appreciates something edible.
It looks like one that doesn't need to appreciate anything.
I have no idea what the cat likes, and the picture of jars littered around its bed popped into my head. Maybe they had something contained in it contained something it liked, but I can't quite remember what label it had. What should I buy?
Olives. All cats love olives.
Well, they're glass jars, so I assume olives, because I don't see cat treats in glass jars, nor do I see shrimp in glass jars.
That is true. But I don't... Oh.
It could kind of look like an olive jar. No, it had been an olive jar.
Yeah, because cats do like olives, obviously.
It's olives. You can see it says olives down there.
Oh, shit. That's not an empty jar, though.
When I reach the bakery, I find the cat resting in its makeshift bed. Clive. Good afternoon, Kitty. The cat raises its head and lets out a heavy, drawn-out yawn, exposing a line of long teeth. It blinks slowly at me as I reach out with my hand to pet its head. Clive. Roselle sends her regards. What?
Clive.
I like announcing him. She's sent me here with a mission, the intent of gifting your name. What will you name this cat?
Oh, we get to choose it. Wow, that's quick. Robin?
Robin the cat.
Robin Hood.
Nah, not
What do you want to call it?
Robin.
Wow.
How do
No,
you
I don't
feel
like
about
it.
Robin? I think it suits you. Robin meows. I'll take that as a vote in my favour of my suggestion. But back to the issue at hand. Will Robin enjoy the olives? Find out next time! After a brief struggle, I get the lid off the jar. The characteristic pop drawing Robin's attention. Getting one out of the jar, I offer it to the cat. Robin strokes its cheek against my hand. It flops onto its back, tapping at the olive jar with its paw. I bring the olive closer, and it taps at it again, like a food critic inspecting a meal's qualities. Then, with a smooth, slow motion, it takes the olive and eats the whole thing. I never would have believed cats could like these things, but Robin here just ate one. The cat sniffs around, scanning the air for more olives to devour. When it realizes there's certainly more in this jar, it pulls every trick in the Hustler Cat's handbook. But I have a better idea.
Oh, look, his jobby cheeks.
If it enjoys it so much, why not make it work for him? Make him learn capitalism. Look at the smug face of that boy. It's Robin, boy, by the way. Robin is a boy. Robin is a lad. He is a chonky lad. High five. Sit. Sit pretty. What does sit pretty? Talk.
Sit nicely. You know, like how Nick sits.
No. Sit pretty.
She,
Oh no. She, he, him, they. The boy.
It didn't like it.
I would like to see Robin. She's the pretty. It would appear Robin does not like to work for his food. I pet the cat's head to make up for my preposterous proposal, which does seem to work. At risk of overfeeding the cat, it's probably wise to reward its effort in another way than giving it more food. Scratch your tears, belly rub, massage. Scratch your tears. Yes. Those puffy cheeks look fit for a good scratching. That's not what it is.
That's not what you said.
Hesitantly, I give Robin a last pet on the head. The last one I will ever give him. For the next time I saw him,
He was dead.
he had passed away. before saying goodbyes and escaping to the bakery.
I don't think there's any cat death in this game.
What a shit game. It's bustling with more activity than usual when the owner scurries out. I received the great news. Business has been going well and they're moving to a bigger place not too far away. I congratulate her, apologising for not I'm Scottish.
Hello?
Apologising for not having much time to chat before taking my leave, cake in hand. Clive. I'm home. Unlike the usual silence, Ro calls me. Clive, can you come over here for a minute?
She's not Scottish anymore.
When had she last been the one to call out to me? That's something I hadn't considered being a possibility in a very, very, very long time. I'm going to have a really sore throat by the end of this, by the way. I walk over to her room.
You're the one that wanted to read it all.
I know. Yes, says Clive. Roselle plays with her hands as if she was unsure about how to bring up the subject. Thank you for the photos. They were nice. However... Yes, Clive answered. That kitten. Was there anyone with it? No, it was alone, I think, Clive replied. Isn't that strange? Roselle inquired. For a kitten to be all alone, I mean, she explained.
Right, okay, that's unnecessary. So unnecessary.
You know what? I'll see if I spot it on my walk and make sure. That'd be great. Clive. I'll do my best. I don't know why I said Clive in a Scottish accent. Wish me luck. Good luck. Empowered by her blessing, I head out onto the proud living room. The kitten is sitting next to the tree trunk, looking. Sorry, my brain I was just not processing that. Sitting next to the tree trunk, looking at the passerbys. It looks healthy so somebody must be feeding it. Maybe it likes olives. I have some in my back pocket still.
I really doubt it.
I really hope I'm just overthinking. He does actually still have the cat treats he bought.
Oh, that is true.
From our last meeting, I know I should be careful when approaching it. No sudden movements or sound that will scare it. Having made my approach, I speak to it softly to get its attention. Clive. Hello, little friend. We need a proper name for you, don't we?
Oh, Batman. Oh.
He looks like an Arthur.
Okay. Look, I've not said anything. Yeah, sure, he looks like an Arthur.
Arthur, what do you think of that? The kitten glances me with big eyes, which I decide to be in approval. This reminds me that I still have cat treats in my back pocket. Maybe Arthur will like them. But I'm not the only one with eyes for the kitten. A kid separates from his mother's hand to chase the kitty. Arthur runs away, but in my direction. I cannot let it get away.
Which choice?
Follow the kitten. It's probably for the best to let it run. The kid's caught by his mother, so I don't have to worry about him anymore. Ha 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 ha. I follow the kitten around the corner. Throw a treat to it. Oh, very happy boy. Maybe a bite to eat would help the little creature feel at ease. This situation isn't exactly what I'm used to, but I believe in the versatile powers of food. I crouch down and toss a treat carefully so it lands next to the kitten. It snaps its eyes to a new object and sniffs the air. When it's convinced it won't move again, it sneaks up on the treat and eats it. When finished, it sniffs the ground for more. I throw another one, and the projectile lands directly on his face, knocking him out cold. Try to feed out of his hand. I slowly pick out a few treats and place them upon my palm. As Arthur gets closer, it grows braver and walks up the last steps to smell my hand. I feel its whiskers tickle my fingertips, but I stay as still as a mountain. Arthur takes the first treat, and I can clearly... Why did I click? One after another, the treats disappear until my hand is empty. I know Arthur won't like it, but I still have to grab it to check its collar. My hand eases closer and picks the kitten up. There you are, such a good kitty.
Why is Clive now Scottish?
I try... Ugh. I try to soothe the kitten and gently strokes it with my thumb. When it's calm, I place it on my lap and check the collar. Arthur meows, and I find a phone number that I write down on my phone. I leave some treats on the ground in case it comes back, and leave. Bow, 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 bow. As soon as I get home, I walk into Ray's room. Clive, I got a number. Arthur had one on his collar. Oh, and I followed a rule. I named it. I also forgot to mention that I named the bakery cat as well. It's Robin. Roselle. What are we waiting for? Call it. I type the number and let the signals go by. They go on for longer and longer. No answer. Doesn't appear so. I'll have to try again later. Well, keep me updated. I will. Go to work. I tried to call a few more times. Eventually I give up and head out for work. Oh, the little kitty under the bridge. Might as well have a stroll out and see if I can at least find something worth writing about. A man's fallen into the river in Paris.
Can't get out.
The city beautifully lit in the dark as I find my way back to the towpath. It is probably one of the prettiest spots around here. Another advantage it has going for it is the fact that for some arcane reason, almost nobody goes there, rendering it a perfect spot to get stabbed.
Yeah.
Great news for Paris. Paris. A quiet place for my thoughts. Hang on a moment. What's that sound? My pondering is interrupted by aggressive growling and a tremendous noise near the bridge. My curiosity is getting the better of me and I silently walk over to check the source of the racket.
Oh, he's fighting.
In the glow of the lamplight, there's a group of cats staring at one another, hissing and swatting their paws. 4 of them seem to be working together against a somewhat larger, rougher-looking one. Could it be the same one as from the other day? It looks like it, and appears to be in trouble.
He has an oddly long neck. Like, it's a little weird.
Let them resolve. Try to interrupt. He looks like he can... I wouldn't want to interrupt him. He knows his turf, I feel.
Yeah.
Let them resolve the fate themselves. To interfere is a sure way to get killed. I hang back and wait for the confrontation to resolve itself. They fly at each other in a blurred frenzy of claws and bites, but a few moments later the upstarts rout and flee, leaving a lone cat, torn but triumphant. Satisfied that it's indeed won the field, it huffs, weary but proud in posture. I sneak closer, but it does not look like the cat needs or wants my help. It sits down tending to its wound and giving it time to rest and recover. This cat can clearly manage on its lonesome. Roselle could learn a thing from the cat or two. Another certainty is that every great brawler ought to have a nickname or something to go along with their reputation.
Oh, what are we naming this cat?
Peter.
Peter.
No.
You've got nothing.
I'm thinking.
Okay, wow. It's not that difficult. It's not even a real fucking cat.
Not to you.
I know, but...
She do be Lucy. Right, Lucy, clear you run this time. Lucy starts walking and I follow along at a comfortable distance. I glance at the cat, who has some minor cut, and the fur is even more of a mess than usual, but it doesn't seem to bother it at all. What bothers me, though, is the extreme littering, for one, and the fact that I have no idea what this cat eats. I think she's obviously a bit of a lone warrior, so she hunts for her own food.
Yeah.
The ratatouille, there's a lot of rats in Paris. Clean up garbage.
And she's eating them all.
A soda can distracts me from the cat. The canal is so beautiful. How can people just go around littering like it's a thing to do? Ugh, sorry. My back.
My God, you're like an old man.
I am. Oh, there's even a garbage bin right there. I put the can in my bag to recycle later, and the other things I find go in the bin. Lucy stands up and sits down next to a piece of paper I'd missed. Oh, thank you, Clive said. That gives me an idea. What's the worst that could happen? Sure, it's a grumpy cat, but it's not like I'm stepping on a landmine, at least, right? I don't think she'd like being touched. She might like the food.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think she's that playful, but maybe that's what she needs. You know,
Maybe,
she's a
yeah.
bit. She's had a hard
She
life.
doesn't understand.
Play with the paper. Well, I've got paper. It could make for a decent improvised cat toy. Crumpling it up in my hand, I flick it about, trying to entice playfulness from the rather grumpy cat. It is indeed rather grumpy, but seemingly somewhat amused by my efforts, batting it with a lazy paw. Getting the idea, I put the paper away, and she's vanished. While certainly not the smoothest of friendships, I get the feeling Lucy is at least somewhat indifferent toward me. Lucy and I would have to part ways for now, but I'm looking forward to meeting her again. Once back at work, inspiration hits me. I could always write a little piece about the issue of abandoned cats around the city. After all, I never noticed before, so bringing it to light might result in some good. Tick tock, tick tock, tick.
What you waiting for?
Cool. Returning home in the morn, I met with surprise. I looked through my pockets for my keys to find none. I must have dropped them somewhere. With resignation, I knock steadily on the door.
Unnecessary. Really unnecessary.
Immersion.
Right.
I dropped my keys. Roselle.
Close, not.
Oh,
Okay.
I'll have to go looking for them after I've had some time to sleep.